Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Before and After Thought with this year, as always, Queen KZK. Be sure to not only watch, but also hit that like, that follow, that subscribe button on both Instagram and YouTube. Thank you guys for already who've been watching my videos, liking my videos, subscribing to my channel, enjoying my rapping, my entertainment, my acting videos, my podcast, and my hosting of my interviews who's already been doing that, including the videos that I upload today with my Raw predictions, SmackDown predictions, and my Night of Champions predictions as well, already set for this week. Thank you guys for watching and liking, enjoying them, and subscribing to this channel for more entertainment active videos like that for you guys. I really like and appreciate that. Happy Mother's Day to all the great mothers out there. Wish you all the luck, a happy day. Hope you get a spa, get some beautiful flowers, enjoy some nice food, spend time with all your kids, your grandkids, your dog even, and all that. And wish you the best of luck and the happy Mother's Day from Queen Crazy K here truly. And thank you guys also for enjoying my puppy. He graduated out of puppy first class school. Now he's in intermediate. That was my little Mother's Day gift from him. And I know y'all seen that, enjoying puppy out the window, have his tongue out like every other guy, just enjoying a nice field breeze after playing some arcade games and getting to give some flowers to my mom and outfit to my grandma, some flowers to my two aunts, and getting to see the niece and nephews and getting to get some suntan in and graduate, like I said, my puppy at school, enjoying some nice dessert and food as well as y'all seeing on there. So I just want to take the time to say that I enjoy that. And the best movies that I've seen recently have been The Post was okay. It's kind of like Bad Nun. I like the Dungeons and Dragons, the Refi. It's kind of like Buffy the Vampire. The greatest of all time, in my opinion, vampire movie would have to be Blade. Still waiting for the John Wick 4 movie to see that. Ready for that's coming out, as well as these next two movies I'm waiting for to come out, as Fast X and the new Transformers movie. And I really like seeing the Dead Arise as well, because I really love horror and scary movies. I know you guys seen plenty of times my horror and scary movie collections over here. And so I really obsess and enjoy that. And my pranks that you guys seen, really love pranking and cracking jokes, class clown. That's just what it is and what I am. In this half an hour podcast, just wanted to, thank you for the views. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows and subscribes on the videos that I most recently did. And for the rest of y'all who haven't, go ahead and watch and like and subscribe and follow on the screen too. That's why I just named what those videos was. Shout out special thank you to that. Thank you who already been watching and subscribing since day one. And thank you who continue to watch and subscribe with those videos. And those for you, go ahead and check them out and like and subscribe. Give your opinion and your thoughts. Keep it positive. Keep the energy good. Want to give that little. These past movies are great. It's kind of like the summer, right? It's still spring, but it's getting into the summer and movies and stuff. So definitely ready for Fast X and Transformers movie. And once again, a special thank you out. Shout out to Mother's Day as well. With that being said, we're gonna jump into over this last week what these podcasts are all about. With the Raw, the SmackDown, the Night Champions coming up. We had Trish Stratus get exactly, making fun of Becky with the miss and all that. Big time Bex returning to Monday Night Raw, giving a taste of her own medicine to Trish Stratus like she did to her. And I think this coming Monday Night Raw, Becky Lynch is gonna challenge Trish Stratus and a Night Champions match to finish what she started, especially what she did to Lita as well. And then also with the rest of Raw, I'm still going for Seth Rollins to win against AJ Styles at Night Champions, this WWE new champions belt that they made, bringing it home to Monday Night. Rollins always burning it down, baby. Won the first round, won the triple threat, got entered into it. He's winning it all. Still think that. And then also for SmackDown, we've seen Bianca Belair, longest reigning Raw Women's Champion, EST all day, every day, quickest, roughest, strongest, the fastest, anything you want to say and name it. Bianca Belair making history once again in her hometown remaining the Raw Women's Champion, the longest in history in this industry. On SmackDown, Asuka comes in there, takes a little cheap shot below the belt. I seen Bianca Belair defeat Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship belt this past weekend to make up for that, and she also defeated Io Shirai after SmackDown went off air in a dark match. So I think that the EST will continue to be Raw Women's Champion and challenge Asuka at Night of Champions to settle it once and for all, fair and square. And with the Street Profits, and the Usos beat them in a tag team action to prove they are worthy and they are still considered the longest, greatest Raw and SmackDown tag team champions in WWE history, with them and the New Day making history together. The Usos just themselves belonged bloodline for 4 decades. Paul Heyman, who is the man, man of the man of the talk. He knows all about Roman Reigns' family. He's been there since day one too. He knows the Usos have deserved to call themselves the greatest tag team, colliding, making more history with the New Day and the Usos together, and then Raw and SmackDown tag team champions at the same time, holding both companies on their back, dominate in every way, shape, or form. And now it'll be Roman and Solo in the tag team action at Night of Champions. I think that the Usos are going to screw Roman and Solo against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens to show a little bit of respect to them. And also because Jimmy didn't like that little hands altercation and tensions gone between him and Roman. I think that's going to happen at Night of Champions as well. And between Raw prediction, SmackDown prediction, Night of Champions prediction, leading it all up to that. And like I said, AJ Styles, he beat welcome back to Hall of Fame legendary, the rated R superstar Edge. The first ever Hall of Fame with 2023, Rey Mysterio. AJ Styles picking up that triple threat, one against Bobby Lashley, who got revenge against the United States champion Austin Theory, along with this past weekend as well with Saturday Live. We also got to see the Street Profits in the tag team action against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, the Raw and SmackDown Tag Team Championship opportunity, and continuously dominating SmackDown champion Rhea Ripley. Now the question is, who is her opponent going to be at Night of Champions? Because right now I don't really have an idea yet. I don't have an idea for Rhea's championship, but I know it'll be somebody, maybe. Can't think of an opponent right now for her off the top of my head. She's just been dominating as SmackDown Women's Champion on the WWE Live and on Monday Night Raw with the Judgment Day, who runs Monday Night Raw, OC, who runs Friday Night SmackDown, Bloodline, who runs SmackDown, and just dominating through there as a SmackDown Women's Champion. Rhea Ripley is Rhea Bloody Nightmare Ripley. Pure destruction and domination, and earned the right to call herself SmackDown Women's Champion. Now, with that being said, I think that maybe, since we talk about championship belts here, I talked about the return of the Hall of Famer, legendary WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, you name it all, Tag Team Champions, Edge returning to SmackDown, that maybe he'll be the next one to challenge Roman Reigns, our tribal chief, for the Universal Championship belt. But right now, I think the Usos, they're going to, because he already kind of had that with him and Daniel Bryan, and they both came up short. So right now, we're focusing on, I think the Usos are going to make sure that Roman and Solo don't get those titles, being out when they are the greatest tag team in history, and also they didn't like the disrespect that they got on SmackDown when Roman did. So I think that's going to turn out ugly to them pulling against each other. Maybe then after that, it'll be the Usos versus Solo and Roman in tag team on SmackDown. Something like that. One thing at a time. That's my prediction for this coming SmackDown towards Night of Champions. And that would bring me to pretty much the big topics of what's been going on between Raw and SmackDown, prediction and results, and towards Night of Champions and this past Super Showdown. Raquel and Liv remaining tag team women's champion over Bailey and Io Shirai, who got involved, which was Dakota Kai, dominating the tag team as they are our women's tag team champions. I would like to see them collide with our NXT women's champions. NXT women's champion versus WWE tag team women's champion in a tag team action. That would be a pretty good match on SmackDown the coming Raw. Seen Shanti, who was on the bump. We also had Celtic Warrior workout with Sheamus that was involved in the triple threat with Sonya Deville workout. And then we also had, I want to show you the videos that I did, like I always do, of the Raw and the SmackDown. And also I always like to remember on Impact Wrestling with Trinity, which is known as John Moxley, winning a AEW steel cage match. I like to bring in Impact and AEW with the Raw and the SmackDown. NXT Women's Champion now is Cora Jade. I want to involve the NXT, AEW, and Impact with the Raw and the SmackDown Wrestling Industrial Business because they all collide together with dominant superstars that's been in the WWE or that are current in the WWE, and that's what makes sense out of it. So, anyone wants to show Solo defeating the Steelers against Sheamus, and then getting a tag team opportunity with Roman Reigns. So, Kale defeating Rhea, but Rhea remains SmackDown Women's Champion against Raquel. That was a dominating match. That was a straight match. That was a power match. It could have went either way. Rollins champion Bianca against Io Shirai, and against who had to ruin her celebration, Asuka. That was a low blow for Asuka to ruin her celebration. She should have did it on another night. Hey, I want to challenge you for that title. You're just as low as damage to show me you do that. Trish Stratus, Hall of Fame and legendary 6-time women's champion on out of character, and after the bell with Damian Priest, Celtic Warrior workout with Sonya Deville. And this one show AJ Styles and Mia Yim and Shanti was on the bump. This time I used just screenshots as it is, supporting the other people that took these pictures, took these videos, and the WWE included in their page for the Monday Night Raw. Rollins champion Bianca Belair celebration. There we go. Back it up a little bit. Yeah, so I think Seth freaking Rollins, who won the triple threat, beat the man first round. I think Seth freaking Rollins will bring home the World Heavyweight Champion of this whole entire thing on Monday Night Raw against AJ Styles at Night of Champions. American on the co-host getting his revenge. He won the table match, and now it's time to focus on Brock Lesnar at Night of Champions for a tag. I think they should up that to a street fight match. Rhea Ripley. Oh, yeah. Natalya for Rhea Ripley's next victim for SmackDown Championship. And she thought she wouldn't stop her assault on her opponent, winning the match and then dominating the match. Going to pick up her victory first on Monday Night Raw since she's catering from NXT. And there is Becky Lynch, who I think would challenge Trish Stratus, who was on out of character. Becky Lynch returned at Night of Champions to finish what she started trapping and beating her and Nita. Along with Claire Rose to beat Brock, but Brock obviously wasn't dealt with the stitches in his face. And on SmackDown champion Rhea Ripley, Dominic picked up a victory against Natalya. Regardless of his Samuel Woods right there. So that would pretty much wrap up Raw results towards my Raw predictions that I know y'all seen on there. SmackDown results to SmackDown predictions towards Night of Champions predictions, Av character, Celtic Warrior, after the bell, after the math, and some inside stories of it all. We've done Raw predictions, we've done Raw results, SmackDown predictions, SmackDown results, we've done Night Champions predictions based off of Backlash results, and we've done stories between AEW, NXT, Raw, and SmackDown, and AEW, connecting them together. With that being said, with that being known, with that being out there, and why it connected the dots, connected the line, put a streak in it, makes perfect sense to combine it into a world, into a universe, into a ball here. That makes perfect sense. That's my announcements. Those are my theories, including Saturday Night Live as well. That has perfect sense of it all. Shout out to Mother's Day I did. Greatest movies, ready for these next movies. Fast X and Transformers. What movie are you looking forward to? Fast X or Transformers? Or could be something else. You know, so how you celebrate your Mother's Day. I just told you how we did. And what do you think about Raw and SmackDown as champions? Give your views, give your likes, give your comments, give your subscribes, your follows. Subscribe to YouTube. You already know what it is. Queen Krazy K. That is Queen Krazy K. You know how to spell it. You know how to get there. You know what it's about. You know what I'm all about. I'm going to show you my SmackDown results right now. Welcome back to Radio Superstar, Film Engineer, Edge, Celtic War workout, Sheamus that was involved in Triple Threat. That was on with Sign of Veil workout. Bobby Lashley got his revenge on Theory as the United States Champion. I think he should get another shot in the singles action against him because he also won on WWE Live as well. Corbin faster than he spoke. Cameron had defeated him in that match that was challenged last week. We are welcomed from the NXT now into Friday Night SmackDown. The Bloodline altercation begins as Roman and Solo will take on for the titles. I think the Usos ain't gonna let that slide, and they're gonna cost him it. Bayley couldn't get the job done against Liv Morgan and Raquel with tag team champions needed the Io Shirai Dakota Kai that was in the match and that got involved. Asuka wants to step up for the Rollins Championship opportunity against Bianca Belair, which I think will take place at Night of Champions. The Street Profits against the Usos, proving the Street Profits in the tag team match that they are worthy with the Rollins Champion Bianca Belair against Io Shirai, and then remained against Asuka as well. Along with Cody Rhodes that won the table match and now focused on Brock Lesnar, which I think they should add that up to a street fight match between Brock Lesnar brutally assaulting the ribs of Cody Rhodes, trying to, in his career, at least a big injury, impact on his injured ribs. Cody Rhodes comes, very conniving he is, gets his revenge, seeks what he came out to do, defeats Brock Lesnar at Backlash to settle it all. After going through hundreds of security guards trying to stop the brawl fight in between there. Getting his hands a little bit on Brock Lesnar this time, with Brock again with his face scarred up, stitched up, looking like Chucky now. It's all stitched up. He's left scars on him after this brutal match. Brock wasn't happy. Brock wants to be the ass kicker. Brock is a former ass kicking WWE champion, UFC World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Money in the Bank, Royal Rumble winner, dominating on SmackDown and Raw, beating everybody that's in his way, breaking balls and smashing skulls in. Pure domination, F5s, you name it. Against John Cena, against Randy Orton, against Rey Mysterio, against Dominic, the greatest Hall of Famers legendaries in general. Now he goes and does an F5, costing Cody Rhodes an opportunity to become the first WWE World Heavyweight Champion in history, the new one that they made. Because we have World Heavyweight Champion, but they're calling this one a World Heavyweight Championship belt too. So I want to make clear, I know it's been World Heavyweight Champion, I just got through talking. This is the new one I'm talking about. It's got a W on it. I think it looks the same, just got a W on this one. Whereas the other one was just all gold platinum. And this one just got a little W to show, hey, this one's a little bit different. But regardless, it's on the line, been revealed, hasn't been won by anybody, just all eyes on it, obviously. Inducted into the WWE. It has been the past where, the WWE Championship belt was introduced, and where we all knew Randy Orton was the first youngest WWE champion. Or when, that has to be a tournament for him, where just, hey, this has to be a tournament, and my money's always been on Seth Rollins. I said it on my last podcast and in videos, to be entered and win it all. Now Seth Rollins has won the triple threat like I knew, won the first round like I knew. I think Seth will capture against AJ Styles, against Night Champions, and pick up that victory, be the first World Heavyweight Champion. He was the first NXT champion in history, one of the first Universal Champion in history. He's been WWE, United States, Intercontinental, Mr. Money in the Bank, Royal Rumble winner. He's done it all. So Seth freaking Rollins, again making history, being World Heavyweight Champion after winning that triple threat singles action and being entered into it to win the singles action and triple threat, I think definitely defies him to be the World Heavyweight Champion and Night Champion. And I know that AJ Styles, the phenomenal AJ Styles, getting a push, getting a chance, getting an opportunity, winning the triple threat, winning the second round, being injured and earning this opportunity on the bump to say how he's going to win it all. I get that. I understand that. And, of course, love and source all the respect there. And I like AJ Styles. I told you guys this story that I met AJ Styles trying to pay my phone bill and got to get a picture and an autograph that I show you guys up there all the time of the phenomenal AJ Styles. Getting a picture with him just paying my phone bill and getting to go to Friday Night SmackDown. That time and that opportunity, getting to experience that. As you can see, AC3 signing my paper of him over here. Getting to do that, getting to experience that was awesome, was great, was fun. And OC, like I said, they've won a tag team action. Then AJ Styles picks up this overall victory to become World Heavyweight Champion, first ever in history. Has been dominant on SmackDown since they got there. I mean, he's the WWE former champion. Their former tag team world champions. OC has been dominant since they came to Monday Night Raw, and now they're doing it on Friday Night SmackDown. And he's on TNA, Impact Wrestling as well, becoming champion on there. So AJ Styles has also done it all, which is why I like this AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins. They got so much talent with the quickness, with the speed, with the strength, with the athleticy, with the high flying that'll make you go, wow, this is what I paid a ticket to sit for. This is what I paid to watch on TV for. This is what I got some popcorn for, because we're going to be in for a run. We're going to be in for a long one. We're going to be in for the run of our life, but this is going to be a dominant match. This is why the number one sports in America is WWE, because of matches and superstars like AJ Styles and Seth Rollins. And a match like this, with collaborating them together, is only going to make it the star of the show. I think they're going to steal the show with AJ Styles and Seth Rollins at Night of Champions, but it'll be Seth Rollins winning it all as the first ever World Heavyweight Champion, and of course giving that respect to AJ Styles, and their match is going to steal Night of Champions. And Cody Rhodes, as far as him and Brock goes, I think he should just beat Brock in a street fight match, because it's already been past him slamming him through a table, him beating him in a match, got stitches on his face. That's why he did it. It's already past a wrestling match, a pinfall submission, getting involved with the tensions against each other. I think that a street fight between Cody Rhodes and Brock would really defy a true winner, a true knight, a true soldier over this match. And Bianca Belair to get what was hers, because that should have been her celebration. She created history. Alexa shouldn't have took that for her. She's going to beat the bricks off her for the Raw champ. Natalya stepped up. I think she wants a shot at that title. Rhea's gonna make her step down and defeat her and continue her reign as SmackDown Women's Champion, as Bianca Belair's Raw champion over Asuka. But I think the match of the night, AJ Styles is gonna steal it with their sign of respect with him instead of being World Heavy Champion, and then a good one street fight between American Nightmare and Brock would definitely defy a true soldier winner, because in a night of it all, it's like fight to death Viking times. One man, one winner will stand tall or crawl, because it will be a destruction match. It will be a fight of a lifetime at this Night of Champions event. And then that would bring us to the Usos and Roman. Now, you've seen Roman's basically controlled the bloodline since day one. You know, it's like he's just trying to hold the family together. He's just trying to show you that you can do better than what you're putting down. And because of him, you know, beating down Jey Uso and telling him you're better than that, Jey Uso and Jimmy's became Raw and SmackDown Tag Team Champions, longest Tag Team Champions, greatest in WWE history. And the Universal WWE Champion is Roman Reigns, like he's been saying since day one. Defying it all. So there you have it right there. I think that between that, you know, pushing them to that limit, saying, hey, you know what, I know you're better than that. You know, Jey Uso saying, hey, you know, why can't I provide for my wife and kids like you do for your wife and kids? Showing how, hey, I love you, but I'm not going to let you disrespect with a steel chair. And then Roman winning the Hell in a Cell. Jimmy saying, you know what, this is family, you don't do this. I remember the Rock Nation being together. Hall of Fame is a legendary. He said, we got literally family in here to do. I would point that to their uncles becoming first their African American Tag Team Champions, their father Rikishi, and the Hall of Fame legendary most electrified man in sports entertainment, The Rock. That they could have done it to get that to themselves, let alone their family or their cousin or anything. So I could see where he's going from there. Like, that's what he wanted to say but didn't say. You know, it's kind of like, connect the dots in the puzzle pieces, put them together a little bit. You know what's going on. You know what's happening. So with that being said, with that being heard, I could really see the Usos, because Jimmy was going to get in Roman's face right there for him. And Jey Uso was the one that said, no, like he wants to hold it together. He wants to hold the family together, but, you know, Jimmy's like, I don't care what you have to say or do. You ain't going to do that to me. You know, you ain't going to throw it out with me, put your hands on me and get away with it. So I think that Jimmy will get Jey to cost Solo and Roman the match for kicking him out of the championship match, and then get their hands on Roman because he didn't like him putting his hands on him. You know, they'll get humiliated because they didn't win the titles, just like you kicked them out of the title match, and you get your hands put on you like you did to him. And then it'll still be undefeated Roman because it'd be like Solo losing. And then Solo's going to get mad and be like, you know, why'd you bring me into it? You know, I helped you in the six-man match to recover from the title match. Why was I in the situation in the first place? Kind of like he wants a chance and opportunity, but it's really not his battle. It's Roman and Usos. Basically, and Jey was kind of like, hey, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to go there. I didn't know how this is going to end. How this is going to go. It's more like Jimmy and Roman's situation. And because of Roman kicking him out of the match, putting his hands on him, that's just going to allow Jimmy to be like, you know what, I'm going to humiliate you and make sure you don't win those titles either. And he's going to give him taste of wrong medicine. And it's going to be ugly. He's probably going to kick him in the chops, you know. And Roman ain't going to go like that. And then it'll be Roman and Jimmy for the Universal Championship belt. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. That covers Raw results. This week's Raw petition. Check it out on my Raw petition video. Also, I did Raw SmackDown results. Check out my SmackDown prediction for this week. The results of Backlash. Also, check out my video of Night of Champions predictions. Check out this and more podcasts like it by subscribing and liking as you're enjoying it. My puppy graduating out of school and my Mother's Day. Shout out to you guys. that are mothers and good mothers out there. I hope you enjoy your day, enjoy your kids, your grandkids, your family, and your flowers and your spa and all the relaxation you deserve for being a great mother and doing everything you could for your child. Shout out to them. Check out my video of that. Enjoying the graduation with mom. Enjoying some fine ice cream food, brownies, all that pizza, and some flowers from my mother and my grandma and myself. Nothing like a dog for the job. Enjoying the wind, enjoying the cool. Feels good. Check out that video as well. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for liking and enjoying. Subscribe to my channel. This is more Pirates, Rappers, Entertainment. Nuts wraps up. Queen Krazy K is out. Peace.